Rebekah Hardacre, and I'm a plumber in the Ohio Army National Guard, and I'm the 2023 Ohio Fairs Queen. I think the reason that I joined the Army National Guard was definitely to get a lot of new experiences. On top of that, I also really wanted to go to school and to become a large animal veterinarian. And I know that the Army offers a lot of great scholarships for students. And so that was definitely one of my driving forces of joining the military, but also just to serve my country and to get to do something different than just the plain old job, work, and school after high school. I wanted to become the Ohio Fairs Queen because I really thought that I can make a difference in the lives of others. And one of the main reasons was to show everybody, future Ohio Fairs Queens, that you can do more than just one thing in your life and you don't have to stick to one mold. I've said that a lot in different interviews and different, introductions that I've made is, I really want to show that you can do a lot of different things in your life and you don't have to just fit into one stereotype, and you can do a lot of different things and not feel like you're just stuck in one spot. I'm the first Ohio Fairs Queen to ever be in the military, and specifically the Army. So I think that's really a big milestone for both organizations, with getting out there and showing on the National Guard side, this is what our soldiers can do in their, everyday life when they're not here on their duty. And on the Ohio Fairs Queen side, you can show it's not just glamour and makeup and heels. It's a lot more. It's a hardworking person. It's someone who's there for, to show up and be responsible and, enrich the lives of others and expand on agriculture. On an average day at the fair, some of the things that I do, I go to a lot of their different events that they have. So really anything that they have going on at the fair, I go to those. I make my announcements. I'll do introductions either at the shows or the judging stations, or if they have like a miscellaneous or a skill-a-thon award, I will help out with that, hand out ribbons, talk to the younger members, be able to talk to them and relate to them, because they're the next generation of 4-H, FFA, agriculture, and it's really important to be able to interact with them and get to know them to see where they want to go and to shape the fairs in the direction that they're growing in. I would say that the majority of what I've done in the National Guard that's prepared me for being the Ohio Fairs Queen has honestly been with my communication skills. I would also say with my leadership roles that I've had, various different positions throughout my Army career. I think that really prepared me to kind of step into the spotlight as the Ohio Fairs Queen, because it made me less nervous to be around people that were of more importance. I was used to that. I was, not so much of a nervous little scared girl trying to be up there on stage. I was, experienced. I knew what I was doing. I knew how to, portray myself and how to, be what they're looking for while still being myself. I think that a lot of what the military has done has really helped me prepare and be ready and feel more confident in myself on the Ohio Fairs Queen. For me, doing my job in the National Guard as a plumber, I would say that I really don't get to do it that much, but I do a lot of cross-training with other Engineer 12 series jobs. So that's really nice to also be able to transfer. And I would say it's pretty beneficial and pretty educational. And I really like doing the hands-on work at my unit and getting out there. Even if it's not what my specific MOS is, I can still transfer it and use it in everyday life, or just to have that knowledge is, makes you a little bit more well-rounded in my opinion. I am attending the University of Findlay for animal science, and that's the pre-vet track. I have always wanted to be a veterinarian, and ever since I was probably 3 or 4, and I've just never changed my mind, so here I am at the University of Findlay. I really want to be able to help animals. I really want to work with animals. I find working with animals to be really calming and really therapeutic. Obviously, you have stressful situations every now and then, but I think that as a whole, working with animals just really does something for me that I haven't found with anything else. And that next step is applying to vet schools next year. So that's been a lot of realizations of, wow, you're here, this is it, this is where you've dreamed of being for however long. For me, I always, wanted to be a veterinarian, and I said, if I have to work to get there, I'm going to work to get there. And if that means I have to join the Army, that means I have to join the Army. And so I just wanted to be able to be a veterinarian, and I'll take and do whatever sacrifices need to be done to get there. I would say for some advice is just don't be afraid to get out there and try to do anything that you set your mind to. Even if it seems challenging or you're not quite sure the exact path you're going to take, just go out there and try your best because you never know who you're going to run into along the way that can help you achieve your goals.